Hi there. So it's going to be the trade recap for February 4, 2026. So I'm just go over the trade pretty quickly. Um, so I'm just gonna start from the 4 hour time frame. As you can clearly see the from the 4 hour chart. Um, we are trade up higher. We got the changes strategy with this 5 hour gap. So we everyone looking for buy. I'm also looking for buy here. But what happened? Price leave this liquidity open, drops lower. We inverted this fair value gap but created the bearish fair value gap here. So for the whole swing, we are at the equilibrium level inside the 4 hour fair value gap. So that's what I was in the morning. I was pretty confused whether I was a bit pretty I was pretty confused whether the draw is going to be this or this. I don't know which is good. It's already inverted, so there is no point of scared about this leg, but still it's kind of so you can clearly see that it's already flipped. So it's the all the way down, it's already flipped. So the obvious draw should be this. For this leg we are at equilibrium level in 4 hour time frame. In H1 time frame, you clearly see the fair value which we expected is got ran through. And for the leg, we are at the equilibrium level. And what we got here, as soon as we reach that spot, we print a high, print a low, sweep that high. We got the change the state of delivery, and the fair value of didn't flip yet, but we got the change the state of delivery. The next 10 o'clock candle manipulating either side, like manipulating lower and manipulating higher. And the next candle, the 11 o'clock candle, inverted this gap and drop all the way down to this level. And the next candle drop lower and take two sell side liquidities. You can see that, right? It drops low. I consider it as accumulation, manipulation, distribution, but it's kind of flipped all the fair value gaps and pull back to and give the pullback for this level. You can clearly see the weak pullback. There is no structure here, and inside the exactly at the 50% it will print the high low and first leg getting swept and change the state of delivery. And there is no fair value created, but I kind of confused after this that it's going to hold and pushing higher or drop slower, but put some indecision candle at 10 o'clock, manipulating both sides, and it's flipped lower. So in M15, you can clearly see that. So equilibrium level, please take the London session high, which is a London session high as well. London session high, M15 bullish fair value gap, and also so what? Also equilibrium level. We got the inversion at the second leg. We got that inversion, and we got that internal sweep. As soon as the market opened, we swept that internal, and get the market structure shift to the downside, and price trade back towards this level. Then it started trade down, take all these liquidities. So this is in sorry, it is M5, right? Yeah, it's M5. Yeah, it's M5, man. So get the internal sweep, we got to change the state of delivery and drop slower. If I go to left side, the fair value have already got flipped here. We got the fair value have got flipped and give the pullback for this break. It gives some pullback all the way up to the 75 DRT. Then what happened here? It drops down towards this gap, and it's holding the price, pushing higher, failed to take the high. Instead, it's break the level and displays lower, created that inefficiency, and it rebalances that, drops lower, sweep the low, trade back higher, sweep that high. We got the change the state again, drops lower, rebalance to that cap, to that breaker again. And again, we got that inversion, takes this and this liquidities. This is what we see in M5 tension. Beautiful, right? Where the M5 inversion and the fairly weekly holding the price, market open internal sweep. We got the change the state of delivery, displacement. The fairly got this is London session low, inverted, lot of confluences, inverted and rebalances. So this is where I got confused because this is flip the fair value and it's keep on jumping upside, right? So I was confused with this inversion, but it's nothing but the retracement for this way, for the structure shift. That's why it's inverted and it start to displace lower and lower towards the next ground liquidity. Um, H1, H4. This is my M1 time frame. So where is M15 then? This is the M15 time frame. You clearly see the first leg getting, so this is the initiation high, equilibrium level M15 bullish family up to the left side. You can see this gap, right? So we got a sweep of the first high here, and we got the change the state of delivery, clean close below, clean change the state of delivery. The next candle, like 10 o'clock candle mark, opens lower, like trail lower, then it's straight back higher. At that particular time, it's holding the fair value gap. London session taken, holding that fair value gap, holding that 50% level. So I was confused whether if it's break and close above and created a bullish value, then the order flow going to be higher. That's what I scared, but it's kind of pull back for this leg. Change the state, good deep pull back, drops down, again pull back, drops down, boom, drops down. So in 1 hour, 1 minute, um, yeah, this is a 1 minute candle, right? Yes, yeah, this is a 1 minute candle. So as you can see, market opens. This is the market open, trade higher, sweep the internal buy side. We get the market structure shift, displacement. So inside the fair value gap, I enter my limit order. Here I let's set my limit order. Unfortunately, my limit order not get filled and drops all the way low, drops all the way down and take the M15 bullish fair value gap. Sorry about that. Okay, market open, trade back, trade higher. Internal liquidity swept. We got to change the shutter delivery, displacement, fair value getting tapped, displaced lower, London session low, M15 bullish value, everything has been tagged, tackled. So I expect the price to reach this spot, and like due to it's not felt like I cannot activate my position again. So then it's what happened. Then I kind of confused, bro. Totally, to be totally honest with you, I kind of confused inside this range, but it's nothing. First, I read the sell side, then I explain why I got confused. Okay, we got to change the state of delivery. Internal drops down, then it's straight back higher. We already swept all these fair value gaps, and then it's straight back higher towards this internal liquidity. For this whole swing, there is a 75 DRT, and it swept the high. We got that 1 minute inversion holding drops down, and we also got this inversion, so everything has been inverted. And for this swing, price gives 75% pullback. For this swing, price pullback, sorry, price stopped at 70, sorry, price stopped at 75 DRT, and also it's for the whole swing. This is the internal, right? So this is a change of state of delivery, and this is the only internal we have right here. So the internal getting swept, the fair value of inversion still holding, and we got this inversion and this break. So So, so as you can clearly see, internal getting swept. We got to change the state of delivery, pull back to that internal liquidity and inversion holding. We got inversion and it starts to trade lower towards my desired target. The reason why I got confused at this particular time, annexation low taken Asian M15 as well as space reach M15 bullish level here. So again, sorry, I kind of fell asleep, I guess. Okay. So as soon as space drops lower, give this inversion and it start to trade higher. I was getting confused because it is not only 1 minute but also M3 and M5. It's getting inverted. So I was totally confused. If the market maker model is valid, it should sweep the high and should hold. You clearly see the liquidity has been swept. The fair beautifully holding, and you got this inversion. This is also one more entry model. Drops lower, again a pullback, 75% internal swept. You got this inversion. So obviously this is going to be the target. This is going to be the targets. So the thing is, bro, you don't need to worry. If you have that strong draw on liquidity, you don't need to worry about anything. Right. So what I'm trying to say is, unwantedly, I keep put my as I spend my energy, burn my energy here by analyzing everything. But if I'm just wait for this level, like after if it's a market maker sell model, if I wait for this level, I don't need to worry about that. But what I scared about is the M15 holding. M1 inversion, M3, M5 inversion. That's why I kind of confused. It's whether if it's going to go higher or what. But as soon as it's fed the high, it gives this inversion and give this change the state of delivery. And at this particular point, also I'm willing to go for short because it's an internal swap because the inversion got the changes regularly. So I wait for the fair value gap to hold, but it's kind of not holding it. It's trade above swap this for this whole swing. This is the only liquidity I have, so it's sweep this internal, and now it's start to trade down, right? So yeah, man, this is not easy, but it's kind of easy. Mm. Yeah, that's it. Nothing much to talk. Market maker sell model, clean sell model, structure shift, internal sweep, inversion, keep on dropping lower. There is no point for me to go for buy. As soon as price, I don't tackle this. As soon as price tag all this buy side liquidity like sell side liquidities, they give the market structure shift and this fair value gap holding and it's print a clean market maker buy model around this range. Even if I'm not doing anything, I could take this entry and monetize it. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if I'm not doing anything, even if I miss this moves, I could take this entry because every liquidity has been taken. We get the market stick issued with big displacement. There is no fair value gaps here. And please drop down to this fair value gap. It's with the internal liquidity. It's print a clean market maker sell model in 1 minute after it's take all the sell side. That's it for the day. Okay. Have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. And I feel sleepy.